today I'm going to be looking at something I've noticed that it's not a regular occurrence, but something that is been happening in my games of World of Tanks recently. As I've been getting back into the game this month after probably about an 8-year absence, and it's something that I think might be a bit of a problem for the game, especially in these kind of mid to low tiers. So we're on the Fjords map. I'm playing in a top tier medium tank, and I'm heading towards the middle of the map, trying to get that early dominance down in the middle of the map. I take a couple of shots here as I'm getting into position. I see that there's a Creep 4 who's managed to get into the position I want to get into, and so I try and take him down. I've got confidence and I know that I know what I'm doing, and I know that I can take him down. And luckily I don't take any other shots from anyone else. But as, you know, I'm not really up to date with this game very much, there's a couple of mistakes I make in this game, but it's not really about my gameplay, it's about some other things that have already happened in this game but you might not have noticed. And I'll point them out to you when I actually notice them in-game. So the first mistake that I made, I just took ages to repair my engine and accidentally took a shot from the STRV, who's above me here. And then of course I try and take a snapshot into his tracks, miss, he bounces, and then I bounce another shot. Now I want to get this guy out of the game as quickly as possible because I've noticed not many people on my team have come down to where I am. In fact, a lot of them are congregated around the E8 area. So I need to make sure this guy gets taken down quickly, and I can penetrate the armour inside of that tank. It's quite a weakly armoured tank. But as you can see, I've already taken probably too many hits at this point in the game, and that's kind of just how I've been learning to get back into the game. It's just like knowing when to trade and how to effectively trade. It's quite difficult for someone who hasn't played the game much, but this guy obviously doesn't look too experienced either. Reversing out and just getting shot in the side over and over again, and now he's a one-shot. I've been paying attention to the map, trying to make sure I don't get shot in the back as I come up here. I know he's fired, but I know he's got about a 4.5 second reload, and he gets taken out by my teammate. Gets me a bit of assistance damage. See, I've checked behind me as well, but the M10 can't get my behind. I'm just trying to see if I can get any shots here on any of these tanks. I managed to get into a good position now, but I just make sure I don't get spotted because, as I've said, I am really not a lot of health, and there we go, I got spotted. The M10 can now see me when I pull forwards. So basically, I'm now one shot for everyone on their team. And as you can see at the top of the screen, the hit points of each team is not looking particularly good for our team. So I'm just gonna try to bide my time a little bit, wait for the M10 to get taken down because it's got 3 of my team's tanks on him. But it surprised me how quickly my team dispersed out of the E7, E8 kind of area, but then also just died. Like, I didn't really pay much attention to it. We still have quite a few tanks left, so we're working on it. As you can see, I spot this Stug as he crosses the open. Managed to put one shot on him. I think I'm probably going to get spotted here, yes. Put another shot into him, and I reverse trying to get away from the Chi-Ha, who is turning his turret towards me. I pulled back behind the bushes now, and I'm still firing. He looks in my direction, but he doesn't fire, because I don't think I'm spotted anymore. So, pull forward back to the bush, see if I can get any more spots out. I don't think I spotted the Stug there. I think that's my Stug who spots him. See if I can get an angle on him. Oh, there's a SU-85B. Can I get a shot on him? Yes, I can. I take him down, and I reverse out of harm's way. I do get spotted here. So the ELC is looking like he's going to try and make a leg it for me. And the Chaffee fires. I don't think I'm spotted anymore. I think it's been 10 seconds. So I stay in the position, trying to get a shot on him. And I'm pretty sure that was a blind fire. And that's another mistake by me. Just staying in that position. It's a very obvious bush location. He knows he's been spotted because his sixth sense goes off. And so yeah, I just get taken out there. So I switch to this Stug, and I'm just waiting for this game to end. I want to play another game in the Panzer 4H. And then I notice something. see that over there? That's an 82. Who's dead, but on full health. Which can only mean one thing. He's drowned himself. And I thought, okay, fair enough, people drown themselves all the time, but like, it's just, it was not a good day for me in terms of water tanks, and so I thought, okay, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it was just, he fell off the cliff, or he doesn't like the map and he doesn't want to play it. I know that's a bit, you might as well just play the game, and if you get, one shot of damage and die, well, that's more than, just drowning yourself at the start. But I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Okay, I was like, okay, that stuff kind of happens. Could have been a mistake. Doesn't look like it was a mistake, seeing as he drowned right at the back of the map behind our base. But, let's just give him the benefit of the doubt and see what happens. We can see that this isn't an isolated incident, or at least I don't think it is. I can't see whether or not he's drowned himself in every single one of these games. But as you can see, my game that I played was yesterday, and this is today. 7 minutes ago, 0 damage. 8 minutes ago, 0 damage. 24 minutes ago, 0 damage. He's not doing any damage in any of the games. And I actually had a look at his stats in World of Tanks after the game. I had a look at his stats, and he's played over 2,000 battles in World of Tanks, and he's got 2 kills in total. This probably isn't the only person doing this. And I'm not saying we would have won if we had an extra tier 5 tank destroyer on our team, top tier tank destroyer on our team on that map. If we had an extra player, the battle result might have been different. And same with the rest of these games that he's losing. And he's not losing all of them, but he is losing a lot of them. Most of his games are losses. As you can see, his win rate is just under 39%. I don't really understand what is happening here in this situation. Now, as I said at the beginning, this isn't something that's happening in every single game. However, it is happening. You can see it is happening. You can see all of these games. It's happening a lot of times a day, and he's probably not the only person doing it. If this happens, 1 in every 50 of your games, that's automatically your average win rate is going down from around 50 or even 49 because of the 1% games that are drawn, down to 48 or 47%. That's a 2% swing. I haven't played this game much recently, and I've come back to it, and I've enjoyed it for the most part. I've found it enjoyable. But this player is artificially swinging that matchmaker, so that if you're on his team, you are almost guaranteed to lose. And that is a problem. But I just thought I'd make a video on it, just to see what other people's opinions are on this situation,